Mataji, just I messed up something. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. I shared the screen. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you so much. Sorry, Mataji. Now, my kids exactly leave. Am I in right time, right? They leave at 8:30. So.
Yes, Mataji. Perfect timing, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So we will see day 2. Okay. We'll start prayer like we were discussing yesterday. Before we do Vrindavan Parikrama, let's pray to Srimati Radharani, Sri Krishna, and Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada is taking us, and behind them is the Guru Parampara, and we are following them. And we'll pray to Shri Vrinda Devi that we'll be able to do our day 2 Parikrama nicely with a proper and nice mood. So day 2, the map is here. Yesterday, if you see, we have seen locally in Vrindavan, we have seen Shirghat, Shringarvat, Vamsivat, and then we started at Krishna Balaram temple. So that is done. So again, today from Krishna Balaram Mandir only we will start, because we are going to Mathura. So we'll take Mathura road and then we will start coming. So on the way, we will be touching Radha. Yeah, so we will see Akrur Ghat is there. This is the border. Once we come to Akrur Ghat, that means we are entering Mathura. So Birla Mandir is also there. After this is all Mathura. So today we will just touch Mathura, and inside Mathura Parikrama, we will be doing day 3 tomorrow. Probably we'll do day 3 and 4 tomorrow, because 4 there is nothing much. Mathura to Madhuvan also will finish 3 and 4. So, and we all know the shape of Vrindavan is like a lotus shape. So we have started here and we're going to Mathura here, and we'll finish all our parikrama like this. See, this is Yamuna river. So this side are few and this side are few. Raval is here, Bilvavan is here, Bandirvan, Bhadravan are all the other side of Yamuna. So we will see. We'll start. So we'll be going today to this temple. Shyama Gauri Mataji corrects, because I don't speak proper Hindi, so she always corrects my pronunciation. So I don't know if I'm saying correctly. Bataronda, correct Mataji?
Bhatrod Bihari.
There are 2 ways of calling. Bhatrod
Yes,
Bihari.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
If you want to go, specific, like you don't understand that it's like a bathroom, whatever you said, it's correct. Bath means the rice.
Rice.
And they were like running. They took the rice and they were running. So that's why it's called bathroom. So Bhatrod Bihari. It's like nowadays they call Bhatrod Bihari. That's what is written there. Bhatrod Bihari.
Last year I couldn't get pictures, but I found this is the staircase, because as we are walking, we will see all the fields and farms. Those who go on a 30-day parikrama, it's like basically like a forest, like a village. We'll walk, and then there's like a hill, like small on the top of the hill, very quiet, not much known. See these steps. So we'll climb this narrow stairway, and then we will enter this temple, Radha Bataronda, and this is the entrance. See, those who can read Hindi, it is written here. I can read, so I also understood. So so this is the place. We all story. This is also called as Yagna Patni Stal. We know that story where the Brahmana wives. So one day what happens there, actually yesterday in the map, I forgot to mention, there is Shirghat. Even yesterday's day 1, there is Shirghat. And in further few more days also we'll cut Shirghat. So there are 2 times where this stealing clothes has happened. One is because yesterday there's Vamsivat, that's the place where the rasa dance is happening. So after the dance, the gopis go to that Shirghat, that ghat to take bath. Then Krishna teases them one time. So that is then. And the other time is when they do Katyayani Vrat. So 2 different times it has happened. So yeah, yesterday Shirghat was that when the rasa dances happened, Krishna teases the gopis. So so Shirghat is close to this place, right? So day 1, day 2, the area it's close. So what happens one day, Krishna wanted to go to this Shirghat because the gopis were doing the vrat, and they're praying that Krishna has to come. So Krishna wanted to go. So he said to his brother, Balaram, today I will not eat breakfast. I will just go quickly because I have to go to these gopis. And then Balaram manages at home and Krishna goes without eating. And because Krishna didn't eat, all his friends, the cowherd boys didn't eat, Balaram didn't eat, nobody ate. And then Krishna came back after his work is done there. He'll come back and now everybody is saying, we are hungry, Rama, we are hungry, Krishna, we are hungry. So they'll be saying like that. Then Krishna will say, the Brahmanas are doing yagya very closely. Don't say my name because I'm a Vaishya. Use the name of Balaram because Balaram is Kshatriya. And if you go and say like, we are friends of Balaram, then you can just, you'll get it. Loknath Maharaj writes in the book, like he specified that Krishna says that use Balaramji's name because he's a Kshatriya. And then the boys go and then they will say, but the Brahmanas ignore. So Radhanath Maharaj teaches a lesson here. He says that I just exactly pasted what he said. He says that it's very common for people all over the world, sometimes even devotees, that we are so busy for what we think is so important in our lives that we don't have time for Krishna. So the Brahmanas were doing and they didn't have time for Krishna. Many times it happens with us only, so many things. And my son, when I ask him to chant, he will say a big list of things. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. So no interest to give time to Krishna. And elders have their own reasons. So the Brahmana said no, and the boys now go back and they will say, nah, this is what has happened. And Krishna actually says that when we go for begging, that is how it is. If they give, we have to take. If they don't give, then we don't have to feel bad. That is how it is. So he says that, and then he'll say, go to Brahmana's wives. And the women naturally are very little emotional, soft-hearted. And these Brahmana wives have heard about Krishna. So they're so attracted. They want to see. So they'll pack everything. What all they have, they'll pack a lot of things, and then they will go and they will see Krishna and Balaram standing under a kadamba tree, and then seeing their beauty, they get so mesmerized, and their meeting is over. Krishna nicely eats the prashadam, and then Krishna says, please go back. Your husbands are doing yajna, they will need you because they need your assistance. Go. And they were hesitating now. We just didn't listen to them and we came, what are they going to say? But Krishna promises, he will say, don't worry, they will not say anything, just go. Nobody will say anything to you. Then they all will go back, and then Brahmanas will realize their mistake, that they didn't get the fortune of seeing Krishna, and they will actually understand the mistake. Now if they want to come also, they're scared of Kamsa. Oh, what will Kamsa say if we go? Because they know that Kamsa is searching for Krishna. And actually in Bhagavatam, it is mentioned there is one lady who was stopped by her husband. She didn't go and she left her body, because after these gopis went, they were explaining about how beautiful Krishna is, how beautiful their meet was with him. And then she actually left her body. This morning when I was reading, I found that. So that's why, as Mataji was mentioning, because they took rice, and then they were running after that. So this is called as Radha, the deity here. This is the temple. Last time I didn't find, but this year I found the temple, very small temple. It's called, and this is the deity, Radha Bhatronda.
Bhatronda, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a beautiful deity here. So this is the temple.
Yeah, and also there were some Ashoka trees before. So that's why it's called Ashok One.
Ashok One, correct.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashok One. And now we will go to Akrur Ghat. Very, very important place, very beautiful place. So we all know Akrura, the pastime we will not see in deep, but we know that Kamsa sent specifically Akrura because he knows Akrura is a devotee of Krishna, and just like Yudhishthir, just like in Kurukshetra war, that he chose Yudhishthir, Krishna chose Yudhishthir to say that lie, that Ashwatthama is dead. Because everybody will believe if Yudhishthir says, right? Because he never lies. Similarly, Kamsa thought if Akrura goes, they will believe. Then they will come because they know Akrura is very nice and Akrura is very devoted. So then he chose Akrura, and Akrura nicely meditates. Like on his way, there's a beautiful description in Bhagavatam, like how nicely he will go meditating on Krishna. His chariot was going here, there. He didn't even know how he was going. He was planning what he will do after he sees Krishna. He was planning what he will do after he sees Balaram. So with nice mood, like this, because we are all starting Vrindavan Yatra, like Akrura is the greatest example of how our mood should be. He's thinking about every detail when he's before entering Vrindavan. So he'll go, he's nicely received, and he says that Kamsa sent for wrestling match, and he will Kamsa, like Krishna and Balaram will laugh. Oh, he wants to defeat us. Let's see. And then all the Nanda Maharaj also will give a call. Like he'll say, come on, we are going to meet king tomorrow. We will go. So everybody are going, but the gopis were very, 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 very sad. They were, in fact, actually it was very difficult for Akrura, because the cart was going, and from one lane some gopis are coming. Somehow they will escape. From another lane the gopis are coming. Somehow they escape. From another lane the gopis. So all the gopis kept on coming. They didn't want Krishna to go. They were feeling very sad. They were chasing till they were like, till the way till how much they could do, they just did. But finally the chariot left, and then Akrura chose this spot of Akrura Ghat to stop his chariot. Why did he stopped here? Because he thought they will relax and do some sandhya. So he stopped. And then surprisingly, what happened was, they were all in the water, and Krishna Balaram left, and Akrura was pretty sure that they left. And suddenly he got the vision that they were there. He was like, I'm pretty sure that they left. He'll go and he will see, and he will see that Krishna and Balaram are in the chariot. Now again he'll come back. He wanted to do his Gayatri, and when he was doing, again he will get the vision of Krishna and Balaram. Then he'll think, what is wrong? Then he will go close to the chariot. This time, to his surprisingly, he will see Balaram. Like Balaram is like in white color, wearing nice jewel, in blue dhoti. And then Krishna is like in Vishnu form, 400 Vishnu, lying on Anantasesh. So they should Balaram became Anantasesh, Krishna became Vishnu, and all the demigods were offering their prayers. And Akrura had this vision, Akrura had this sight, and he started offering his beautiful prayers, for which Akrura is known. Akrura is known, like his prayers. He exemplified Vandanam, the process of devotional service. So he offered prayers here, and then immediately the vision is gone. So the Acharyas explain that Krishna, we say he never leaves Vrindavan, and we just said Akrur Ghat is the border of Vrindavan and Mathura. So only his Vishnu expansions went to Mathura, but Krishna stayed back in Vrindavan. Now we cannot see him, but he stayed back. So this happened. And in Akrur Ghat, there are two more, we'll see the pictures first. See, this is how you are entering. The back, that side is the entrance, and you'll see Akrura here, Krishna and Balaram, and this is a beautiful deity. So many, this close, and this is the compound temple premises. And opposite to the deities, this is this Kamadhenu. If you see there are two sets of horns, Surabhika, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So in the temple premises, opposite to the deities, we will see this Surabhika deity too. And then we'll see one thing is, before we go to that, yes. So two more important things that has happened here was, we know that Varunadev kidnapping, Varunadev's assistants arresting Nanda Maharaj, because he went to take bath in Yamuna on a wrong time. Just very few seconds. So everybody has their rules, so we should not step into the oceans and rivers in a wrong time. So because he did that, he was arrested by the assistants of Varuna, and then Krishna will come to know. And when Krishna goes to Varunaloka, Nanda Maharaj gets so mesmerized, because Krishna is just little boy, and Varunadev was glorifying him, the way Varunadev was taking care of him, as if it really surprises and mesmerizes Nanda Maharaj. Like, he will give him a nice throne to sit, he will offer nice aarti in a golden plates, and Nanda Maharaj is like, what is happening? Then when he comes down, Nanda Maharaj shares with Vrajavasis, and they all will be thinking, maybe Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then to just break their curiosity, one time Krishna will bring all the Vrajavasis here at Akrur Ghat near Yamuna, and then he will, when they were taking bath, when they look in the sky, they get the vision of the spiritual world, especially Krishna Loka. They will see Goloka, Radha and Krishna sitting in the center. Krishna is on that throne. then they will visualize and they understand. Then they will understand, oh, this the very place we are staying is like such an important place. They will understand how great Vrindavan is, and they'll understand that the Vrindavan is non-different from the Golok Vrindavan. So they get that vision of Krishna Loka, the Goloka, at this very spot, Akrur Ghat. And the third thing, interesting thing happened was when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would visit Vrindavan, he would always stay here. He would stay here. And when he stays here, he would always meditate upon the pastimes, and he would meditate how the Vrajavasis got the vision of Goloka Vrindavan. And in that he would get so absorbed that he would jump in Yamuna. And one time Krishna Das, his assistant, saw that he was jumping. He was like, oh, Mahaprabhu is jumping. Then Balabhadra Bhattacharya gets so panicked. He's like, we will never stay here. Let's not stay, because next time when we are not there, when nobody notices and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu jumps, what is going to happen? Let's not stay here. He will say, Balabhadra Bhattacharya says that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also goes into that ecstatic mood at this Akrur Ghat. So this is a very, very beautiful and very important place. We can go and do a humble prayer, like we can pray to Akrura, like to give us devotion, the devotion that he has, the mood that he has. If he can give us by his blessings, we can progress very nicely. So here we'll see a video, and in that video I think there is the Panchamukha Hanuman also shown. So in this premises only there is a little banyan tree. This is the banyan tree where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rested, and here there is a 5-headed Hanuman temple, like Hanuman having Panchamukha Hanuman. My kids keep on asking why Hanuman has 5 heads. Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Anybody knows why Hanuman has 5 heads? I don't know. My kids keep on asking why Hanuman has 5 heads. I tried to check, but nobody gave me an answer. But that Panchamukha Hanuman, 5 faces Hanuman temple is also here. And yes, so that is about Akrur Ghat. And here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's footprints are also there. See, it's written here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's footprints. And this is the path while we are going to Akrur Ghat. Kept because I like this picture. Very beautiful. Realistic Vrindavan. So then we will go to Birla. If you see here, I'll just show you in the map once. So we started there, Radha Bhatronda temple, then Akrura, then we are Akrur Ghat is done. Then now we are coming here to Birla Mandir. So this Birla Mandir is very beautiful. Okay, see, very beautiful construction. And here, this is the deity, beautiful deity of Krishna holding chakra. So this is on Mathura and Vrindavan Road. Generally, the devotees stop by here and have nice prasadam. Stop for prasadam, and the construction itself is very beautiful. The inside, this is the inside view. This is the entrance. This is the inside view, and the deity here is Krishna. So this was built by Jugal Kishore Birla in the memory of his parents. And this is also called as, I think, Birla Temple or Gita Mandir. Yeah, Gita Mandir, because all the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita is embedded in the pillars. It's written in the pillars around this deity. They're all plated on the wall. There are like these rectangle plates, and it's embedded on those pillars, all the shlokas. So now after this is what we are coming. Now we are touching Mathura. Mathura is like Krishna Janmastan. This whole area is divided into 3 places. One is actually in whole Parikrama we have 4 devs. One is Govinda Dev, one is Haridev on Govardhan, and one is Baladev and Dauji, and one is Keshav Dev here at Mathura. But the original Keshav Dev deity that Vajranabh has established is now they don't know where it has gone. One time they shifted it to Rajdhani, but after Rajdhani, don't know where it has went. And so this Krishna Janmastan is actually, I think it was found out in Treta Yuga by Shatrughna. Mathura is found out. This place was found out by Shatrughna, Lord Ram's brother, in Treta Yuga. So this temple actually I noted because there are so many names. This was constructed by 5 times actually. So many times it was demolished. So the first time 5,000 years ago, it was built by Lord Krishna's grandson Vajranab. And the second time it was built by during the reign of Chandragupta Vikramaditya, and it was destroyed by Gajini. King Gajini destroyed it. And then again when the Raja Drupad Dev, Emperor of Mathura, he constructed, and again the Sultan of Delhi destroyed the third time. And the fourth time Aurangzeb destroyed in 25 years later. After that, when Raja Veer Singh, again he destroyed. And later in 1803, then when Britishers were ruling, then when they kept it as an auction, Raja Patnimal of Benares bought the temple, and then he rebuilt this temple. So this was reconstructed, and he took money from the Birla Mandir was built by Jugal Kishore Birla, right? So he sponsored, and this temple was constructed. Very beautiful, but there's very, very strict, very difficult to get pictures. But 1 and 2 are there. I pasted, I copy pasted. I'll show you. So in Bhakti Ratnakar, Loknath Maharaj writes this in the book, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come here and he would dance in ecstasy when he see Keshav Dev's picture, deity. And it is said that when whoever circumambulates Keshava at Mathura attains virtue of circumambulating the entire earth along with its 7 islands, singing Lord Keshav glories will destroy sins committed in this age and in the ages to come. So very, very potent place. And this is very interesting, right? See, there is a mosque, they share one wall. So this always is very, very interesting. What happened when Aurangzeb destroyed, actually Krishna Janmastan, this is the place where Krishna was born, basically the prison where Devaki and Krishna were tied and Krishna was born. So it was demolished, and then they built this big mosque. And one time I read in one article, I think Indian Times old paper I read, they said that when the mosque had some reconstruction work or some, they had to fix something, they found all the stuff that is there in like a prison, little cooking vessel, like a bartan, few things they found from underground, which shows that those vessels were used by Devaki, Krishna, like Devaki and Vasudev. So now that place they built mosque. So just beside it is our Mathura Krishna Janmastan temple. So they just share this common wall, mosque and Krishna Janmabhoomi. So what happened, as I said, this Keshav, the original deity is lost. Now nobody knows where it is. And see, I pasted. Proof is that they found utensils used by Vasudev and Devaki inside the mosque. So, and inside there are some deities. One is, this is 6 feet. Krishna and Radha and Krishna deities are there, and there's Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra deities are there beside this altar, and there is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity also. So there are 3 places, as I said, right? One is Keshav Dev temple is there, that is different, and this is different, and there are other deities beside. So this one is called Bhagavat Bhavan. It's called Bhagavat Bhavan because all the 18,000 verses of Bhagavatam are embedded, like how they did in Birla temple, Bhagavad Gita verses. So they engraved in copper in this temple. So that's why it's called Bhagavat Bhavan. It's a main, Bhagavat Bhavan is the main temple. And we'll come to Potra Kund. This is the place where Devaki and Vasudev used to wash their clothes. When they were in the jail, this is the place they actually washed the clothes, and it is still there. So this is about Krishna Janmabhoomi in Mathura. So we will see all the places in Mathura tomorrow. We will end it here, and we will see nice video. We have a nice video of this Krishna Janmabhoomi also. We'll see. And Shri Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Mathura Dham ki jai. Thank you so much. And let me share the.
Yeah, Mataji, are you going to share a video now?
Yes, Mataji, can you please?
Okay,
So,
Start
stopping the recording, Mataji.